Hello and welcome to the long-awaited Tucker's Magical Trade Binder. Now before we start this, there are specific cards I'm looking for. Like, I'll trade for other cards, but there's some cards I really want. First off, any promo that you got from the event, I want to get one of each of the promos. So any promo you got, I want. Number two, any of those new lands, the remake kind of Zendikar lands, I want. I will trade a lot for those new Zendikar type lands. And again, I will also trade a lot for any of those promos. Well, I'll trade with their price, which is like $2 with more. I'll trade you like $1 more. Number three, the new version of him, I want. The new version of Sarkhan, I want. And I will. Again, I want the new version of Sarkhan. Want any new promos? Because I only did one. I want the new version of Sarkhan a lot. I really like him. And any of the new lands from his set, I really want. This is the really coolest Elden of Blossoms. If you want one, and you're looking for a cool one, whenever Elden of Blossoms or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. It's a great card, and it's a promo of it, so it's good, you know. That guy. Also, if you want to know I'm a good trader, just watch K Sliver 21's video, even though I'm not very happy with him, but go watch it. Or watch the better video, MTG Bigfoot. He should tell you all about how I'm a good trader. And his video should prove it. I even did my giveaway video, and he got one of my giveaways, and he even made one of those videos, so you know what my giveaways aren't. Either. Look at that, though. All the souls for your enjoying. Soul of Chandelar, Soul of Innistrad, Soul of Zendikar, Soul of New Phyrexia, Soul of Ravnica, Soul of Theros. You want any of those? They're all for trade. I'll be doing discount prices for you guys, too. So remember, when you trade with me, prices on cards are a lot less expensive. Always looking for Gwendolyn de Courcy and All Hallows Eve. We'll do anything to get my hands on one of those two cards. If you have one of those two cards, we'll do anything. I will literally do a chicken dance. I'll do the truffle shuffle for you. If I can get those two cards. If anybody wants to start a new commander deck, at the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent this turn. The Met player can't play spells or activate abilities in Met play and plays with his or her hand revealed. You can play cards from that player's hand. That's a great card to start your commander deck with. I would totally recommend it. Akroma's Memorial, I have a place of them. Creatures you control have flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, texture from black and from red. I'm not going to read this one out, but it basically gives you your creatures indestructible. Another really fun commander. He's not the best, but if you just want a really fun, unique deck, look into using him. Also, his name is awesome. Corona the False God. One of the best commander decks. There's a specific deck that goes with him, but this deck usually always wins tournaments and stuff. Just if you can buy the whole deck with him as your commander, you can make one of the best commander decks ever made. No joke. It's like redonkulous. He's the plant guy I always want them to make into a planeswalker. He was big in the stories and stuff, and he was like the controller of all the slithers too. And I always wanted to see him reprinted and they're making into a planeswalker. Painseer, full art promo. That's ballin'. Looking for the black dragon, by the way, just because I had to trade mine for money to get that. I'm longboarding now. I'm actually really good at it. So if you've ever wanted to like do longboarding or whatever, it's really good if you go to college. But if you've ever wanted to do like longboarding and you've ever thought you couldn't do it because you're too big, I'm a living monument to that any weight can longboard. Progenis is in here somewhere. Whenever Noble Last Form attacks destroy-level creatures, I always used to put him in the commander deck, and then as soon as you played him, you'd get your shit pushed in. The Tibalt. A playset of Tibalts? You want that playset, and I know you do. There is a Tibalt deck, apparently, and I'm not going to say it's good, because, by the way, check out his channel. My trade confirmations with him are on there. It's good. Totally check out his channel. But yeah, so those new lands I want. Old Zendikar lands too I'd want. But the new Zendikar lands, I'm calling them new Zendikar lands because they're the same lands from that type of set. I definitely want. There's Jace, Architect of Thought. Mordivore. Power and toughness are equal to the number of creature cards in all graveyards. Regenerate Mordivore. Great card. Love Mordivore. Think he should totally have been reprinted in M15 or any M set. Nightmare's been reprinted, and he's from like the same thing as Nightmare. And if Nightmare can get reprinted, I think he can get reprinted, and he'd be really good for mono black decks. I'm a big fan. Also looking for it's a green red card, Lord of Extinction. I'm also looking for Lord of Extinction. If anybody has Lord of Extinction, I'm looking for that. I also have the Elf Planeswalker, the new one. It's like $30. It's not in here because it's in a deck, but I will trade it. I'm not afraid of trading it. I will if you want it. Stasis is great. Platinum Angel, can't lose the game. Why not? Biscard's great if you want to make a mono white commander deck. Go at it. Tick, 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 ticking like your Samfrax. Time Bomb. Love this card. Used to be one of my favorite cards back in Ice Age. I was like 4 or 3 and I played back in Ice Age, I know. I was like the fucking youngest Magic player there. But it was one of my favorite cards. Chandra Blaze. Always looking for a foil Chandra Blaze. Always looking for that foil Chandra. Get that Chandra going. Look. That Soldier Boy, director of Crucifix, promo, foil, full art. Oh, and Goblin Demolitioner. Full art. And random Bedleham. Full art. Not full art. That'd be funny if it was. Pack Rat. Zodiac Tiger. You know you want some of those Zodiacs. Fruits Basket. Maybe you're a fan of Fruits Basket. I don't know. Vraska the Unseen from the Jace thing. It looks sweet. You know you want it. I have it in here just because I think it looks cool. It's the only reason I got it. Also, Japanese Jace and Chandra are not for trade. I'm sorry. I spent $50 just so I could get the anime versions of her cards, which should show you how much I am dedicated to anime. I love Hypersonic Spectre. Flying with Hypersonic Spectre deals damage to the opponent by player discards a card at random. 2/2. It used to get reprinted a lot, and then they stopped reprinting it. But it used to. Flying Man. See, there we go. Those animes are just coupled together perfectly, and you would have to give me $50 for both of them. And that's the only way I'd get rid of them, is if you gave me $50 in trade value for both Chandra and Jace, and you'd have to want both of them. This page is just full of shit stuff, so we'll ignore that page. And if you can't read a card and you ask me what it is, I will most likely go through and tell you. But yeah, those are some stuff I want. One with nothing. I'm always looking for the alpha version of Terror. Sword of Plowshare, great card. You know you want Sword of Plowshare. I think it's a great card. It is a good card, actually. It's actually great. I always thought they should reprint Sword of Plowshare. Always people would fight with me. They're like, it's too good of a card. But it's like, you could it's like, great. It's a good card, yeah, but it's not like OG with their screw-up game. They should also reprint that, but they never will. Birds of Paradise, they reprinted in like 2012, and that was like the last reprint, and it will never be reprinted again. It's in Modern, and that's it. That's where it will stay, because it would screw up Standard. It makes Standard really good. Always love this card for Commander. If you have a blue-red Commander deck, or actually blue-red Modern deck, this card can go really well with it. Over blue creatures you control, 1/1 over red creatures you control, get 1/1. It's great in any of that kind of deck. That card's great. I'm actually looking for the card from Knights vs. Dragons, the green-white knight, if you know what I'm talking about. Golden Wish is great. Choose an artifact card from outside the game, reveal a card and put it in your hand, and remove Golden Wish from the game. It's a great card. You can grab any artifact card, whatever. Just, want to get around the banning of fucking, I don't think that's actually how that would work, but if you want to get around, it's just like you want to get around the banning of Tinker and Commander or something, you know what you do? You play it from outside the game, so you technically didn't have it in your deck, so technically you can still play it. That'd be amazing. If I always wanted to foil Chromanticore, and I always am looking for some. I want a playset, so I'd want 60 different types of, like just any assortment of 60 Zendikar full art lands. Chromanticore. By the way, did you guys know they might actually be bringing the full art lands back in one of these new sets because they since they I'm gonna guess this is just a guess, but since they did reprint the Zendikar lands that everybody loves, they could reprint the Zendikar full art, which would be great because that means I'd actually like I started playing again at Rise of the Eldrazi. So I took a break from Lorwyn to like Rise of the Eldrazi or something like that. No, I didn't, because I played during some of those sets. But like Lorwyn, I took a break in, and then most of Zendikar till Rise of the Eldrazi hit, I took a break in. Progenitus. Okay. This is the only trade binder this will ever be for trade, and only for because I want to get a new version of him or a foil version of him. So if you have one of those, I will trade him. The old version of Progenitus, that means I want the old one, like the one from Conflux, and then I'll trade you that Progenitus and something else. Also looking for Emrakul the Eon's Torn. Or Elvish Norn. This great card I'm looking for. These are mostly just... Actually, no, not mostly. These are all, like, promos. Mostly. There's another one of her in promo, Night Exemplar. And thanks for watching, and please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and tell your friends. And check out MTG Bigfoot's channel for trade confirmation. If you want to know that I'm a good trader, you could just go check out his channel. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye. I'll be making a new video later today.